When I wake up in the morning, Cass, I go look out the window. Not that I'm trying to reflect on my life or anything. I'm just looking for somebody to rob. Dead homies. Man, I miss the pen, bruh.
Surveillance video capturing the man strolling in wearing a tan-colored sweater, a dark blue sweatshirt that reads Georgetown, and light-colored pants. He immediately walks over to the Cooper calfskin duffel bag being displayed on a wooden table. The bag costing $6,200 on the Ralph Lauren website. The suspect picks it up, looks at it, and then calmly walks out of the front door. You're now going to hear from people who live and work in Georgetown. They're sick and tired of theft.
I'm honestly just feeling bad about it, especially for like the sales associates and everybody who has to like keep on guard for the theft and just have to put in extra hours and work just to make sure that we aren't losing our stock and materials.
People think like it's okay to steal from a business, but it's not okay because businesses also have to make their numbers and, you know, they work on profits and so it's not like, oh yeah, it's just a business, they have so much money. They don't, you know. And eventually, I mean, a lot of businesses might consider closing because of that.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and let me just start off by saying that woman at the end of the video sounds like an immigrant or a person fresh off the boat that lacks critical thinking skills, talking about they don't have enough money, and a lot of people think they do, but they don't. They actually do. That's why people steal from them. I would have thought that was obvious. I hate when people just talk to be talking. They don't think. Fucking bunch of mouth breathers walking around just saying stuff. Shut the fuck up. I'm probably not going to monetize this video because I had to say that. Some things just had to be said how I say them. Sounds stupid. And this is what's wrong with the country. While stealing is wrong, and everybody knows the videos I've done that I'm hypercritical of people that steal. I don't like thieves. However, just because I don't like thieves don't mean I don't understand the mechanics on criminality and theft. They're stealing because, one, these corporations aren't putting shit back in the neighborhood, which doesn't make the stealing right, but I understand. Two, my man was smart. He went in there incognito, inconspicuous, subtle, and grabbed a $6,200 purse. I wish I had thought about that shit. Matter of fact, I might start parking my car and like going into high-end retail stores and just snatching something and just casually walking out. He only got away with that shit because he got the complexion for the protection. So then there's that. If my black ass go in there with a suit, I'm on high alert because, one, they don't think niggas wear suits, and when we do, it stands out. Two, I'm black. Even if I had a suit on, I can't hide this, no matter how light skinned I may be. But yeah, people, they just be talking just to be talking about a lot of people think it's okay to steal. No, most people that steal don't think it's okay. They do it because they don't give a fuck. That right there I would have thought was obvious. And we really got to stop letting people just talk. They just be talking. They just be saying shit. Talking about the people think it's okay to steal. Most people that steal know it's wrong. Nobody ever stole and said, ah, this seemed like the thing to do. No, they said, yo, I'm broke as shit and I don't care whether right or wrong. Like, people be trying to, like, I don't know. I think a lot of people are just dumb. They functionally stupid. Like, I forgot who said it, but there's four categories of people in America. There's idiots, morons, imbeciles, and incels. People just aren't that intelligent. I don't know if it's America. I like to think it's universal, but as the days go by, I'm starting to think that it is probably dull to America. I think it's a lot of mouth breathers in America. We could do without them. I think it's a lot of people that just don't need a say in society. I think it's a lot of retards in this country. I don't mean to use that word. Probably gonna blur it out. This video probably ain't gonna get monetized, so I don't give a damn. But yeah, it's a lot of people that just didn't put a lot of thought, or don't put a lot of thought and stock in what they say. You know what I'm saying? My man went in there because he didn't give a damn. Inflation is high. The cost of living is high. Jobs suck. Rent costs high as shit. You want to rent an apartment, they want to charge you I'm in Atlanta. They want to charge you $1,800 a month. And now, while that's not a lot of money for an apartment in certain areas in the South, that's egregious, especially when the salaries don't rival that. I don't care if you have a 9-to-5 job in a corporate America or you have an above average salary. Like, that's egregious. But a lot of people like to justify big corporations. Like, fuck them. Now, what it's going to cost is, loss prevention. They're going to have to hire more security. The prices are probably going to go up. But it don't matter. As we saw a few months ago, Louis Vuitton is making bags for $58 and selling them for $3,200. So it ain't like it could get no higher, which I understand why people steal them. Once again, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just going to say I understand. My man, he's of the complexion where they do things smooth like that. That was a smooth criminal. He went up in there. He saw the target. He dressed the part. He knew he had the protection because of his complexion. He made a heist. I'm just going to say, when it's us, it's cool when they do it. When I do it, it's a problem. Not saying that him stealing isn't a problem, but he went in undetected. I'm going to just put that out there. In any event, if y'all like this episode, you know what to do, and I'm out.